Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Trying my phone on a different camera this time. It's Wednesday, the 12th of April. And once again, my book, pushing it, trying to sell it. It's a 15-year memoir, last 15 years of my life in the Wingman Motorcycle Club. My time from hang around, prospect, patch holder, all the way up to national president, all of that stuff. Hopefully you've been watching the other videos so I don't have to keep going through all of that. And anyway, I'm a little under the weather. I haven't been at work all week. Got some problem going on with my blood pressure. Never had this before. It's fucking killing me. I guess the reaper of old age is knocking on my fucking door, and I'm not too fucking happy about it. So anyway, again, if you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. If you don't, then don't. Trying to sell this book, trying to get people to read it, informed in the biker lifestyle. Hopefully you get something out of it. I got a lot out of it, making all of the stories, living all of the stories to create the book. And anyway, I'll get to it. This is what chapter am I at here? I think it's chapter 8, year 2 of the patch holder. I'm not going to read it word for word from the book because I don't think I read that well out loud. So I'm just going to, these are all stories, so I'm just going to tell you the story of what happened this night. This was sometime in October of 2008. I don't have the exact date because I actually did not write this down, because you'll see why. It's something that probably should never be done, especially in a clubhouse. And probably, it could have been bad. We'll get to that part. So anyway, I was in Bergen's clubhouse with George, drinking whiskey. I was taking Valium that night. I was in a really bad mood. One of my favorite brothers, very close brother to me, Will, from our Oak Grove chapter, had a really bad wreck about a week or so before. And he was pretty banged up, and he was in Vanderbilt Hospital. And he was past the life-threatening point, but he was fucked up. It was a bad head injury. And I just wasn't in a good mood. So anyway, I called up my ex-wife, Lucille, and I said, hey, man, come pick us up and take us up to Orange County Clubhouse in New York. It was about 80 miles away from us at the time. And we'd been drinking, and going up to Orange County to hang out with Chaz and Joe Murry is just what I needed at the moment. Well, we got up there, and there was only a few people there. Chaz, Murry, Odd Todd, Prospect Coyote, and some broad Chaz was banging, and one of her girlfriends. Well, at some point in time, and I don't know why, Chaz asked the prospect for the shotgun under the bar. And like an idiot, he fucking gave it to him. Orange County Clubhouse had this boar's head above the door, and I forget who it was that gave it to him. I think it was the fucking mayor of the town or something like that. And Chaz was always like going through that thing with a fine-tooth comb, thinking that there was like a fucking camera in the eyeball or some shit like that. So he racks the shotgun and points it at the boar's head above the fucking door and screams, I know that fucking boar's head has a fucking camera in it. And bang, puts a fucking, shush, Loki. Sorry, my dogs are right here with me. They're never far away. Loki, shut up. And puts a buckshot right into the fucking boar's head, the top of the door. And if you ever seen that movie, I think it was Ocean's 11, when they were watching the casino get demolished and everybody turned around at one point, at the same time, except for Matt Damon and the other fucking dark douchebag, what's his name? Anyway, George Clooney. Well, that was like the whole room, everybody dropped to their bellies, except for me, Chaz, and Joe Murry. So I grabbed the shotgun from Chaz, and I had George with me from Bergen, and he was behind me, man, flat on his fucking belly. And I turn around with the gun, and I fucking rack it. And I put it right to the back of his head, and I said, get the fuck up, you're making Bergen look like pussies. That's how banged up we were that night. And we proceeded to fire off, I think it was It's in here somewhere. I think it was like 75 fucking rounds or something like that. Let's see here. The three of us took a lot of shit for our actions, and all three of us were fined $375 each. 45 casings, so 45 shots, and we paid $25 a shot. But you know what? It was one of the best nights of my fucking life, man. I remember we left there wee hours of the morning, and my ex-wife at the time, she had a Durango, and it was parked on the side of the club. And mind you, we didn't just, like, we just went off after that, man. We were in the parking lot shooting this fucking boar's head across the fucking, you know, the parking lot with the shotgun. I mean, it was bad. I don't know how the cops never came. I don't know how anybody didn't get hurt. I don't know. It was just one of those nights where somebody was watching over us, man. All out of stupidity, but again, it was a night I'll never, ever, ever forget. But the next morning, I guess it was around 4 in the morning, we left there, and we went to IHOP in Hasbrook Heights, and I was, you know, starting to come around and wasn't as fucked up, and, you know, we're eating. It was me, my ex-wife, Lucille, and George. And I looked at her, and I said, hey, man, where were you parked last night? And she told me where, and I went outside, and it was 2 slug holes in the rear left quarter panel of her Durango. So that's how fucked up that night was. But it was a good time. And I remember Fireman John really went off on me. And he, you know, every time I saw him for years, man, he would fucking give me shit about that night. But hey, man, we paid their rent for a couple of months, you know, and it was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys don't do anything like that in the clubhouse. That's the first and only time I had ever fired off a fucking round in a clubhouse or anything like that. And again, it was stupid. It was definitely alcohol and chemically induced. But in the long run, it made for a good story in the book, and it made for a fucking night that I'll never forget, and kind of gave us a little bit of legendary status in the club among some people who kind of appreciated what we did. A lot of people looked against it and really wanted to come down on us hard, and you know, it is what it is, man. We were fined. We paid our fucking our fines, and it was fucking over. But I do not suggest a repeat for anybody. So anyway, again, this is the book. It's the back cover. Uncle Billy, my brother Uncle Billy complains because when I post these videos, they're fucking backwards. I don't know how to fucking do that. So if it's backwards, fucking look at it backwards. I don't know what to tell you, okay? And that's the front cover, just to piss you off some more, Uncle Billy. Anyway, it's a good book. It's a good read. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Nobles, in Barnes & Nobles also. And it is on ebook platform, Kindle, Google, and Apple. So please help a fucking struggling fucking motherfucker out trying to retire in a couple of years. And hopefully I don't drop out or stroke out. I can't believe this, man. Like 2 weeks ago, I'm fucking repping 375 in the fucking gym, and now I can't go to the gym. I like lose my breath fucking tying my shoes in the morning all of a sudden. And then this happened in like the matter of 5 fucking days. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to the doctors. I'm getting all kinds of tests and shit done. And I was off work today and yesterday, and nothing but doctor's appointments for the last 2 days. Blood, like 20 fucking times. Got a couple of EKGs. I went for a stress test. I don't know. So, and I got to go for echocardiogram next Wednesday. So hopefully I don't drop out before then. It's funny too, you know. Oh yeah, your blood pressure is really high, but let's see if we could squeeze you in next week. Okay. Fucking makes no sense. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got for tonight, guys. I love yous. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump.